The story of Naaman and the powerful faith of a humble maid. Meet Naaman, a great general, a man of power and honor, but he held a secret that left him helpless. He had leprosy. In his household lived a young girl, captured from Israel, a servant with a compassionate heart. Filled with faith, she told her mistress, "There is a prophet in my home country who can heal my master." Naaman immediately went to his king, who wrote a letter to the king of Israel asking for the healing. But the king of Israel was terrified, and he tore his robe in anguish, unable to help. The prophet Elisha heard of this and sent a message, "Let him come to me, so he may know there is a prophet of God in Israel." Naaman arrived with his chariots, expecting a grand welcome. But Elisha sent only his servant with a simple command. "Go and wash in the Jordan 7 times, the servant said. Naaman was furious, seeing this as a great insult. His own servants humbly encouraged him to obey, asking, "Why not simply do as the man of God has said?" Naaman humbled himself, went down to the Jordan, and dipped himself 7 times, and his flesh was made new. Overjoyed and grateful, Naaman returned to Elisha with lavish gifts, but the man of God refused them. Elisha's servant Gehazi saw this, and greed filled his heart. He ran after Naaman in secret to take the gifts. When Gehazi returned, Elisha knew what he had done. He rebuked him, saying, "Is this the time to receive money and garments?" The lesson here is that true healing and transformation often require humility. Naaman was a man of great power and pride, and he expected a grand magical cure. Instead, he was asked to do something simple and seemingly undignified: dip himself in a river. His initial anger and pride almost cost him his miracle. It was only when he humbled himself and obeyed that he was healed. This teaches us that pride can be a barrier to our blessings, and true strength is found in surrendering our own expectations to a higher power. Faith, no matter how small, can have a monumental impact. The little Israelite maid was a captive, a person with no status or power, yet her simple, quiet faith was the catalyst for the entire miracle. She didn't have to be a prophet or a king. She just had to believe in the power of her God and speak up. Her faith was the mustard seed that led to Naaman's healing. This is a powerful reminder that we don't need to be mighty or important to make a difference. We just need to be faithful. While Naaman was healed by his humility, Gehazi was afflicted by his greed. The lesson here is that greed can be a spiritual disease. Naaman was willing to give away everything he had in gratitude, but Gehazi's covetousness led him to secretly take what was not his. In the end, his desire for money and clothes resulted in him receiving the very same leprosy that Naaman had been cleansed of. It's a stark warning that valuing material possessions over integrity and spiritual principles can lead to a devastating curse. From the unexpected heroes to the forgotten villains, every page of the Bible has a story waiting to be told. For more Bible characters uncovered, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.